please avoid those. While you're a content creator, avoid these Asian references as try to do so during this warning session or kind of strategy to do so. But anyways, this is kind of then absolutely by using some pickup trucks and semi trucks as well. By using some of the Truckin' Tuesday vehicles as we're going to be using for a Freightliner. Don't worry, it should be going to be Truckin' Tuesday for its, but I'm sorry I just missed the Truckin' Tuesday for the last time, but it won't be absolutely trying to get away from this one, so I don't want to look at anything else such as well that before, is we're going to be using some other kind of pickup trucks. We got a Ram 3500 as the Super Duty as well. Let me see that over here. It's a limited edition Ram 3500 as well. So this is the Dodge Ram that should gonna be exposed, not exposing for this one. And the next one, it should be gonna be the Chevy Silverado as well by in the late 2000s version. This is the GMC Seria 2020 as well. Okay, that must be the GMC Seria as well. So if you want to drive with this only for Truckin' Tuesday, on Truckin' Thursday, this is absolutely quite of just a little bit worse than this one. And the next one is the Ford F-150. It should be going to be FX4. It should be for a front off-road as well. So we're going to be doing, by using for a Ford F-150 as well, it should not able to try to do so. That is the most worst unreliable vehicle as well. The Dodge Ram 3rd generation as well. So it should be going to be Dodge Ram 1500. It should be one of nothing kind of just whatsoever. As usually that you're using for a 3rd generation was absolutely a little bit worse than this one. And I don't think we just absolutely going to be avoiding right this. So the next one is the Ram 2500 or 1500 as well. Is this 1500? This is exactly the 4th generation of Ram 1500. Excuse me for this one. So if it's just going to be moving closing inside, oops, I just roll over for this one. So another player has been joined. I cannot even figure this out. So another one is the 5th generation Ram 1500, which is the Canadian version. That is the 5th generation Ram 1500 Hemi 57 as well. So, and the next thing was absolutely kind of just a little bit worse for just a Ford F-150. This is a Ford F450, I say. It's a Super Duty Ford. It's a Super Duty Ford F550. It's an F650 as well. It's F650. Its usual look like this. And that must be Toyota Tundra or Toyota Tacoma as well. Is a Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. It looks like exactly from Gran Turismo Sport, or it's just gonna be released from Gran Turismo 7 as well. So the next thing is absolutely kind of just not forgetting about this for Freightliner. And another Freightliner is just going to be huge or something like else. So I suggest we're going to be driving somewhere else instead of this terrifying moments like whatsoever. So it looks like I'm going to be choosing the Ford F-150, which means we're already reaching for 150 subscribers like this weekend in September, or back in August or September it was. Now, unfortunately, we're going to be using some other things like something before, but maybe I should drive like an Ford F-150 like before, as we're going to be swifting to sequential transmission, and it's going to be a taking for over 200 miles an hour for this one. So, looks like this is absolutely kind of Truckin' Thursday. It's just going to be using for, it's only like Truckin' Tuesday like before. It's always absolutely going to be driving like 10 gears or something. It's a semi-truck transmission. Not before that looks like a 6-gear manual transmission or sequential transmission as well. So if you only look inside of the onboard view, it looks like this. I'm gonna be steering for some other kinds of moments like this one before. And it looks like I'm just gonna be stepping out of this one, and we won't be able to try to get up here as fast as possible. But we need to try for our next kind of just a quick tour of a pickup truck, kind of just somewhere like else. So looks like it won't be absolutely going to be using Frontier. Looks like it is even a little bit close. I don't even think so about this. Gonna be trying to park this up. And don't forget, I must turn off my engine as well. And there we go. And next one, we're gonna be using for a kind of this one. This won't be absolutely try to get inside. Looks like we're getting inside for a... wait a second. It's Chevy Silverado as well. So let's turn on the engine. It's only for sequential transmission as well. So I need to park this perfectly as once. It looks like this is not absolutely gonna be worked throughout for this time. So that must be beside of the 5th generation Ram 1500 as well. You need to get close. You can absolutely gonna be doing for a road trips or something like this. Is that something like a GTA physics or something like else? I need to jump all of here as well. So this must be some kind of no issues that you can drive this car within road trips, that you towing some carrying trailers or motorhomes or something. Maybe you're just not right there, as we're gonna be using for a 4th generation Ram 1500, or just kind of the 5th generation Ram 1500 as well. So I'm gonna be using for a 4th generation. This is gonna be driving for something like crazy or else. Oops, I need to get turned on the engine for sequential transmission for its really faster times as well. So it looks like I need to driven a little bit kind of something. Oh wait, is this in age restriction or something like else? 8 gears like in a Formula 1 transmission. This is kind of just unnecessary before like this one. If I'm going inside the onboard view, is way too quick, as I'm still looking really small as well, so you should be not able to try to get us back. Maybe you should be gonna be wonderful drive as this. As before that, we're gonna be reversing this out beside of the Strata and some kind of BH vehicles. I need to replace some vehicles such as well as not before that. We're gonna be trying to get reversed down, and looks like I need to be careful with these ones as well. So I need to get beside of him, and there we go. Don't forget to turn off your engine and jump out of your vehicle as well. So I won't be able to try for the worst one as well. So it's not gonna be impossible or something like else. Maybe I should able to driving for a 2nd generation Dodge Ram, and that must be some kind of just one thing. So here goes the Tundra as well by the TRD Pro. To turn on this, the manual transmission is absolutely available or something like else. So looks like I need to turn on the manual transmission on. And looks like we get on something for this like now. It does sounds like pretty loud. 6 manual transmission as well. And you can absolutely drive with this car, and absolutely it won't be able to move around the city, I guess. Let's see if I test for the heavy duty, super duty Ford. I don't really think so about this driving a really pickup truck or something. Looks like that must be sequential transmission. We're gonna be jumping to our some like a stronger pickup truck as well. 6 gear manual, aiming for some kind of sequential transmission that before in manual transmission with clutch. We don't have absolutely trying to do for a manual transmission as well. So I don't want to go super bend drive. It's just like a super duty heavy pickup tow truck or something. It's just like a tow truck. But absolutely, it's kind of just a little bit great, such as Toyota Mater or something like else. So we're gonna be slowing down for something like this. I don't want to look at this one. Before that, it should be gonna be in the end of this video for something like else. So I almost forgot to turn off my engine as well. So I might able to get worried for this one. So it won't be absolutely quite of just necessary before I jump out of this vehicle as well. So before this. It's kind of just we wanted to spawn some cars or trucks or something like else. So maybe before that it won't be absolutely kind of necessary at all. So looks like if before we gotta be end of this video, it won't be absolutely trying to do so as well. We got some most powerful Australian trucks, road trains, and kind of just something other cells like this one. Or there's something like a new features going on here. So if you're gonna be spawn some vehicles, that must be the vehicle spawner right here. This menu is not particularly available in this gameplays, which means it won't never update whatsoever as this before as well. In this feature, there are another donation menu. it should be gonna be not one thing as ever before that update comes to life. And before that update, the donation settings is absolutely kind of just banned or something like that. So it should be not quite of necessary before, but that bad things happen because of all of that bad decisions was absolutely going to get a great mistake or something. If I just gonna be teleport something for a game, even to teleport something to teleport to dealership as well, you can teleport to dealership whatever you want. You can switch day or night. Even for this time, you can switch absolutely day or night for this time, but absolutely you can see in the dark. And if you want to switch back to day, and here we go. And if you want to put some music on, requires some game passes or something like else, you got a boom box and some kind of lantern, a cell phone, and wings or something like else. So maybe that's it for this whole kind of video or stuff. So it looks like I just needed to change some night as well. So maybe these features will be gonna be changing in this game update as well. Some kind of weird like things before this, and this is where I never gonna be saw this when I was running for Truckin' Tuesday as well. So if you just like for unreliable things or other stuff, because I hate Asian references or other stuff like else, so it's terrifying, but I don't think we're absolutely gonna be end of this video for really fast. So please make sure to like and subscribe in my previous videos as well. And don't forget to click that bell if you're already subscribed, if you're new. And thanks for watching. And Richard Concept signing off. So I'm never going to be see you in the next Truckin' Thursday or Tuesday.